Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. When we are traveling in this life, it's like a traveler in the desert who looks very hard at the stars, trying to find guidance, doesn't want to get lost, very interested to find and stay on the right path and to reach safety. That person, not only he is looking hard and using his own expertise, but many times they need, or he needs, or she needs, a person who have been through that road before, or a person who is knowledgeable to the position of the stars. And we know that from the a lot of Arabic writings and the story of the Prophet ﷺ Hijrah, when he actually took with him and Abu Bakr a person by the name of Abdullah ibn Urayqit. He was a mushrik, but he was an honest man, but he was an expert in following the stars and finding them their way, or finding them the way. Once the morning cracks, once the sun is out, not only you don't have to be, or actually it would be insane to start looking for those stars, but you use the sun to see. I believe that many of the journeys that human beings go through, including myself, were like that. At some point I was in at least a fog, and you know about that, when I was for about 3 years when I was in medical school, and things were not clear, and I tried to follow several stars, and I tried to move in different paths, and I was seeking help sincerely from people who know, and most importantly, and in parallel with that, is seeking help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide me. Otherwise I would have been lost. Until things became so clear that it became like daylight. One question that was asked in one of those lectures of Jeffrey Lang's, the question was, are you still searching? Are you still like investigating and looking into like comparative religions? And he said, you know what? No, I didn't find any need afterwards. He said that I feel that I was like somebody who lost his eyesight, and he was looking hard around and asking to find somebody to cure him. Then he found the cure. He got his sight back. There is no point in continue looking for somebody, but he's cured already. So that is the end point, and we should have in mind, help each other as well, to find that end point. And in the name of not imposing your opinions, in the name of individualism, the Western cultural slogan, and the individual in the name of well, let me find my own way, and all that, meaning that I don't need help. I don't. Some people say that they can keep looking and get lost. The other thing is the joke about that character that Hamza Yusuf mentioned is a Persian character. It's called Mullah Nasr al-Din. When he was looking for something under a street lamp, and one of his friends was passing by, he stopped and he started helping me. He was telling him, what are you looking for? He said that I lost my keys. So he kept looking at that spot. And then he asked him, Mullah Nasruddin, where did you lose your keys? He said, with out there. He said, why you are looking here? He said, well, it's convenient because there is light here. So some people also go through light. Through life, just taking the easy way, the most convenient thing, without really take it seriously, and it is serious. We mentioned a week or two ago, I think it was last week, that there are 4 duties that represent our purpose of life, and that is directly from the Quran. The first one is worshipping Allah. The second one is developing earth, doing things that are useful, building, inventions and all that. The third thing is establishing justice, standing beside and supporting the oppressed all the time. Don't be on the wrong side. That is the third duty. And the fourth is da'wah, is inviting people to the right path, showing them the road that you are going through and that you are enjoying. Share the understanding with whoever you think that has the mind and heart to listen. You don't have to be a scholar to share that. So it is worship, developing earth, establishing justice, and da'wah, or inviting to the road or to the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm quite sure that you tasted that for a long time, and I was so happy to hear, and I know that came naturally, came from the inside, came from the heart, when you were talking about the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that at least has never got blurred, or you've never been confused about that. And that's a major thing, and that's a very important thing, and a very important difference from a person who has an issue with that and a person who knows that. That's why I think if you listen to what I'm saying and consider those moments as stimulants for your mind and soul, and discussion points for you to again move forward and shed light on the our life that is becoming more and more complicated and complex. That would be great. I think that's enough for the first message, and I hope this would be useful. And this is going to be my first time ever to try and make a video message that is recorded and uploaded to YouTube to be not to be a public message, but to be only accessible by you, because I'm going to be sending you the private link, so it's going to be a private YouTube recording, inshallah. Hope that you are in the best mind and soul state, and leave you in peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.